Hi, I'm Jesse.
Hi, I'm Hawa.
Together we are
Bonded for life.
Today's episode is brought to you guys in the form of a question posed by one of our viewers at home, Tamika Isabel. Tamika asked the question, should married couples have single friends while in a committed relationship? Hawa and I would like to expand on that by asking the question, should committed couples have single friends while in a relationship?
Well, the short answer is yes, but we would like to address why couples would be a little apprehensive about having a single friend in their partner's lives.
That's right.
The first apprehension may be because the partner got cheated on, and now they feel a little insecure about having a single friend that's ready to mingle in their partner's life because they may feel like, you know what, that will push the partner into cheating.
Another reason, maybe that person in the committed relationship was the adulterer.
You know, if you could do it, maybe they could do it too, you know.
That's right.
And having a single friend might just push them into it.
That's right. You might have a little fear and a little anxiety about it because you may fear retaliation. Some believe that the company that we keep mirrors ourselves. So if we're hanging out with single friends, our spouses, our partners may believe that we might be doing the same thing that our single friends do.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say. Listen, I have a story about that. When we were younger, we just met. Jesse had a friend that was totally inappropriate with the things that he sent to him. Naked pictures, explicit videos, you name it, he sent it to him. So I, of course, being younger and we are just developing a trust in our relationship, I wasn't okay with that. You know, because in my mind, birds of a feather do flock together. So if his friend was like that, that means that Jesse may be like that, you know? But of course, that was far from truth. Just because they were friends doesn't mean that they are exactly alike, like they are the same people. Just like in a relationship, opposites attract, friendships, opposites attract.
My friend was inappropriate at times, but it also boils down to the way that I communicated. I kept Howard in the loop, so she didn't have to worry about my behavior. She didn't have to worry about what I was doing outside of our relationship.
Right. Speaking of birds of a feather flock together, if my friend was a promiscuous type, it would definitely magnify Jesse's insecurity or non-acceptance of her in my life. Because if that birds of a feather flock together analogy is correct, then he may have assumptions that I may be like that.
Or it may cause me to question the type of person that Howard is by the company that she keeps.
But like we say, don't judge the book by its cover.
That's right. That's why we don't.
It is all about what's going on in the household between you and your partner. The communication that you are building, the trust that you have built.
The respect
Right.
that you have for one another.
Right. And a single friend is a single friend. Might as well just be a friend that's in a relationship, but if they are still promiscuous and they still send pictures to your partner, I mean, what's the difference?
There shouldn't be a difference. Now, what should be some negatives, some barriers that come up to make you apprehensive about having single friends? I think that one would be if your single friend is trying to put barriers in between you and your partner or put a wedge in between you and your partner's relationship. If they're always trying to drive the two of you apart because they can't stand that you're in a committed relationship, then that's something that you need to worry about. And that's something that you need to take care of and have a conversation with your single friend. And you also need to talk about that with your partner to let your partner feel secure within your relationship. Just because my friend is out there living that single life or being promiscuous, it doesn't affect me because I'm committed to my relationship. And I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize my relationship.
Very well said, Jesse. And also, if you are the flirty type and you go out and you make an excuse of you being the way you are because you have a single friend, that's not okay either. You're using your single friend as a scapegoat for you to come home with a phone number, a lipstick on your collar, or perfume on yourself, you know? That's not okay. Definitely not okay. Vice versa for women as well. that are very flirty and going out with a single friend gives them the, license. That is one of the reasons why your partner may feel like it's the single friend's fault.
And whoever it is on the end of this fence who's apprehensive about your partner hanging out with a single friend, you need to speak about what bothers you about that single friend. You guys need to have open lines of communication when it comes to the things that are bothering you so that you can move past it. If you've been cheated on in the past, you guys need to work on those issues. If you were the adulterer or adulteress, you need to work on those issues in order to regain that trust.
Right. And if your partner is putting you in situations where your partner is feeling uncomfortable, then speak to your friend. Let them know that environment is not making you happy at home. You're always talking about the situation that's going on when you're hanging out with your friend. Your friend will understand. A real friend will respect that and understand and say, you know what? In that case, I still want to hang out with you. Let's go to the movies. Let's do something where your partner won't feel like I'm a threat.
That's right. Sometimes we need to adapt what we do when we hang out with them, when we're in a committed relationship. I can no longer go out to strip clubs all the time. I can't go out dancing at clubs late night, leaving How at home by herself all the time because I'm in a committed relationship. I need to do some of these things with my woman.
And why don't you hang out together? Have your single friend come over and hang out with your partner so you can show that, you know what, they're not all that bad.
That's true.
And show your partner why you like that person.
What are some things that benefit us from being in a committed relationship, having single friends?
A friend that happens to be single. That person is a motivator, an influencer, somebody that's so positive in your life. Why not have them in your life? Just because they're single doesn't mean that they need to be outcasted.
Just because you're in a committed relationship doesn't mean that you can't have friends outside. And it's healthy for you to have friends outside of your relationship. You need to be able to talk to more than just your spouse at home.
Single or not.
That's right. That's the bottom line. Having relationships outside of your relationship is very healthy for you.
Right.
So, to conclude this, we want to bring it back around to the original question. Should committed couples have single friends while they're in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes, I think that there could be nothing better but to diversify and expand your life with friends. Everybody needs friends. You should never isolate yourself just because you're in a committed relationship. And for those of you who are being possessive or jealous, you need to work on yourself because before you, your partner had their own life.
Well said. On that note, love yourselves, love each other,
respect one another.
Stay bonded.
Once again, I'm Jesse.
I'm Hawa.
Together we are
Bonded for life.
over and out, people.